Hello and welcome to my channel Trader Vader. I'm your host Amar. So the market has been falling since morning. This is the 1 hour chart. This is the resistance area. This is supposed to be the support area, but it has broken that as well. And now if we go back to the lower time frame, we see that the market is continuously falling. So my trade for the day would be to sell, obviously, but I'm trying to, wait patiently, watch, look for a retracement to the upside, probably wait for a move like this, and then, something like this. And if that fails, if it breaks the trend line, if it fails, it comes down, that is where I'll short. And my target will be the recent lows. Supposedly, if this is this, then that would be my target. So let's see. We can also plan a retracement trade. That is, if it breaks this trend line and if it forms a higher high formation, probably a very short trade. I would say a scalp trade. In the CE side, but the CE is losing premium heavily, so I think that would be a very risky trade. But let's see. So before we head on to see the live trade of today, I'll just go ahead and share my thought process that I had, how I plan my trade today, the support and resistances. So this is a chart of Nifty 1 hour time frame. The major support is around this area. This is the major support around 17,750, and this particular here is a resistance. Between them we have pretty neat, I would say, support and resistances for intraday trading, which I've drawn here. As you can see, these are stretched from previous retracement supports, so they pretty much act as the near end targets for intraday traders. So after these are drawn, of course, I mean, I'm making this video after the market. I've already traded it, but this is to explain the logic, the thought process that I had before I started my day today. So I was hoping to see the market fall up to this level, but it really broke this level directly and reached this particular area, and it was kind of halting there. Let's go to the smaller time frame. Now if you see here, so this is the trend line. If I stretch it, it goes up to here. It goes way back. So the market kept on falling, and then it started a retracement around the same support area here. It failed. It tried to hold that level. It failed again, and then we see a little bit of sideways movement here. That is when I thought that maybe once this particular trend line is broken, the market is going to give a retracement on the upside, and the near targets were around the VWAP. Generally, this is not a Bollinger Band, guys. This is a VWAP, and this is one standard deviation plus minus on the VWAP. So I was kind of hoping that the market will go and retrace up to the VWAP at least, because the fall had been great. It was really huge. It was slow, but it was huge, and a retracement was pending. So when this particular candle, I thought, so I got a little ahead of myself. I saw this candle. I thought, okay, as soon as the price came out, it broke, and I thought maybe it will go, which of course I understand in the hindsight that, now I see that I should have waited for it to break and then give me a retracement and break again and upward movement, and then, but usually what happens, guys, if sometimes when the market is falling really fast, and it won't give you a very lengthy retracement. So that was one of the risks. So I entered here once, and then the market formed a inverted hammer candle here in the 1 minute time frame, and then it started to come down, as I say, guys. So since I scalp, so I have to look at the 1 minute chart, and after this red candle I had to exit that trade. Then I waited for some time. Market came down slowly and slowly, trapped a lot of sellers who thought that this level is broken and then they should enter, and then in one flick it started to move up, and that is where I re-entered somewhere around this particular candle. And I was when you see the live trading video, that will come next, you will see the sentiment that I had, what I was going through, and then why I was holding the trade. Even after this point, even after this point, I was holding the trade. It came here, it broke the highs on the spot chart as well, but then it didn't really hold on to it, and went up to the VWAP that I was expecting, and then I had to exit it at 2 points loss. So all in all, I made an 8 point loss here. 2 trades here, 1 trade here, so totally 8 point loss. Not a bad day, I would say, because usually 10 to 15 points of profit I usually keep, on a daily basis. So 10 points is my standard profit target per trade. So I think 8 point loss on 3 trade is not pretty bad. But yep, that was it, guys. That was my psychology. I was hoping to buy at a support level, or sell when there's a huge retracement and the retracement fails. So kind of that retracement could have come here, could have come earlier, but it didn't, and that is why I planned on buying, because I thought that maybe the retracement is going to be huge. That didn't really play according to my thinking. So it's better that I stop trading on a day when the market is not working according to my analysis. So that was it, guys. Let's go ahead and see how the day played out now. Thank you. So I've entered a C trade here, expecting a up move, because the market has been falling back to back for quite some time. Not thinking about a huge target, just about 10-15 rupees. The C cost is around 58 right now. I've entered 52. Usually I don't wait for these retracements and the sideways movements, but kind of risked it to see what really happens. So ideally, I usually exit around this zone. After it formed back-to-back green candles, I see one red candle, I exit. I don't really wait. I know I miss out on the major move for these things, but then you save a lot of frustrations due to these sideways movements, and sometimes this will come back to your entry price, and then you usually end up squaring up that position, and then probably it will bounce back and hit your target. So those things are really frustrating. When you're scalping, you just have to go ahead and book the profits as soon as you see any sign of weakness. It's trying to break the highs. Let's see what happens. Would love to see a very fast up move from here, at least till the 70 zone in options. Yeah, but it but if it makes a hammer, it's here, it's really going to be terrible. On the spot chart, it has broken the nearest highs. This has been broken on the spot chart, but let's see. So earlier I entered twice, one here. This line, actually, if we stretch it upwards, it goes way back. It's a really long trend line. It breaks it here. So I entered somewhere here once, somewhere here I entered once, and then I entered again somewhere here, thinking it's going to go out, but I had to exit somewhere around here. So all in all, 6 points I lost in 2 trades, which I entered here. So hopefully I'm expecting to cover that up here, 6 and plus 10. So my target is somewhere around 16-17 points here. Let's see. Alright guys, so it just came down and hit my break-even price. So all in all, 6 points plus another, I think, a couple of points here. So about a little less than 10 points. So lost around 8 points today. Let's see. On the spot chart, it has not broken the lows, but if you see the options chart, it has broken the lows, guys. If you see the PE chart, it's going out. So I think I'll not trade for the day now. I've already taken 3 trades. I think I'll just avoid over trading. That's the thing, guys. If you decide, to take a couple of trades, it doesn't work out. If you keep on trading in the same direction, probably the market is not going to give you what you want, because it's probably not your day, probably not the right entry that you decided. We started with with the decision of selling when the up move fails, but even the up move was not really great. If you see the spot chart, it didn't really give a very good up move. I mean, we cannot trade the breakdown of this up move. I mean, it's not even a proper retracement. So the market is not really giving great entries for selling as well. It's just keep on falling. So that's all for the day, guys. I'm done for the day. Not gonna trade anymore. See you in the next video. Thank you.